I'm ChampChong, it is Monday and I'm back, so here is your clip of the day.
What a confident penalty taker he is.
Well, the faithful thing to do is to change your mind, but he didn't. He knew exactly what he wanted to try and he converted it really well. Well, maybe a little bit of luck the way it's cannoned off the crossbar. The end result is a goal, that's all that matters.
G'day guys, welcome to the Monday edition of the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. And over here in Australia right now, it's winter, and I hate winter, mainly because the toilet seat gets really cold. Seriously, I may have frostbite on my ass. Anyway, if you also hate how cold the toilet seat gets during winter, please smack the like button now. Let's get to our first gaming news report of the day. And it's a report on the pre-order sales numbers for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. The PlayStation 4 has sold 75,000 units, while the Xbox One has sold 45,000. The top games that have been pre-ordered for the PlayStation 4 are on screen right now, and it wasn't the order that I was really expecting, because honestly I didn't expect Battlefield 4 to be at the top spot. Interestingly enough, Battlefield 4 also took the top spot on the Xbox One pre-order list too. Now a surprise that I also found on this list is that Titanfall wasn't on it, and the reason that I find it weird that the game isn't on there is because it won so many awards at E3, yet it's not on the list. Maybe it's not up for pre-order yet, I'm not too sure. Now one thing I want to note is that these pre-order numbers are as of last week. The new pre-order numbers are coming in tomorrow or the day after, so we'll keep you guys updated on those. Additionally, these numbers are only from the US, not from the rest of the world. So one thing I'd really want to see is how the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One are doing in Europe, Japan, even Australia. But mainly Europe and Japan because those are known as PlayStation dominant areas. Now the funny thing here is that the Xbox is losing to the PlayStation in America because, well, that's known as an Xbox dominant area, but it's still losing. So it's going to be interesting to see how the pre-order numbers change in the next couple of days because of what happened last week with the Xbox DRM stuff. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on all of that, but until then, we have some sad news. Sad news! What the fuck? So today's sad news isn't really sad news at all. However, it comes from something that we weren't all too fond of. And that's games that you could download being priced way too high for way too long. Well, Bethesda has finally lowered the price on its downloadable games, which you guys can see on screen right now. This is actually some really awesome news, and hopefully this is just one small step for publishers going the way of the digital age. Because no matter how much we all want physical copies on discs, everything is going to be in the path of digital downloads one day. It may not be here right now, but it's definitely on the way. So a big thanks to Bethesda for doing this, and hopefully they don't stop here, and hopefully other publishers also take note. Anyway, now for the big news. Big news! So you may have heard about this character known as Kratos. Well, it looks like he may have another game coming to PlayStation, specifically the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita. This image has been floating around the internet for the last day or so, and it reveals that the next God of War game will be known as God of War Redemption. Now this image does look pretty real, but I'm not going to confirm anything just yet. Also, you can clearly see on the left hand side that this game is developed by Santa Monica Studios, which could point to it being real, as that specific Sony studio hasn't announced anything for the next gen just yet. And another thing to point out is that this game, if it's real, could use the PlayStation Vita feature for the PlayStation 4. You know, that feature where it combines it together and you play games together on the different systems. But until we do have more news and updates about this, we really don't know anything. It is just a rumor, even though it looks very real, but it would be awesome to see Kratos return. Anyway, that is it for the news today, but just before we do get to the Gorilla Man question, I wanted to quickly remind anyone that didn't see my Destiny and Call of Duty Ghosts interviews. I put up an interview video last week where I interviewed someone from Bungie and Infinity Ward, but many people complained that they didn't see it in their sub boxes, so I'm telling you right now that you can click the link in the description to check out that video if you missed it. Also, if you do go check out that video, leave like a comment saying Champ from the future sent me. So yeah, that link is down below in the description. Anyway, now Gorilla Man, please hand me that question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, the question is, if you could spend a day in a video game universe, what universe would it be and why? So put your answers down below in the comments section. You can end up on the next show. Enjoy today's video. Make sure you smack that like button because I'm ChampChong Max. This is Australia. Here are the answers to Gorilla Man's previous question.